I'm just getting this barrel and some other pieces here prepped to paint. I've already sprayed it off with the brake cleaner, and that's just to get your oils and greases and whatnot off of there. And after that, I want to be wearing these gloves all the time because I don't want to get my finger oils on there before I paint it. And then I just want to rough it up a little bit. This is just a Scotch-Brite pad, and you can see on this polished stainless, just doing that does rough it up a little bit. And that's all you really need to get the paint to stick. And I'm going to show this on the handguard, this hole that I repaired. It looks pretty good and it's pretty smooth. It's not 100%. I could, sand it down perfectly, but then I'd have to end up painting a whole lot more of this handguard, try to blend it into there. I think what I'm going to do is just take like this darkest color here and get a bigger size chunk of that stencil. Just hold it right over that spot and spray that, and that should be all I need to do on this handguard to fix it up. But anyway, gonna get this rest of this stuff prepped, hang up, and start painting. I'm about ready to go here. I always do shoot this off with the air hose before I hang it up. Just make sure there's not any dust on it. I got my paint mixed up here using DuraCoat. In this case, I'm not painting too much, just one barrel, one magazine, and a couple other little things with this particular color. So I only did half of a bottle. It's mixed up, so it kind of looks like it's full, but it's only half a bottle, and that's just 1 tablespoon. So you mix this 12 to 1, and that would be 1 tablespoon of the paint to 1/4 teaspoon of the hardener. And one thing I wanted to mention about the DuraCoat is, sometimes it gets like this, where it separates. People think it went bad or something. It's not. You just need to shake it up for a while. It'll be fine. But I got that ready to go. I'm going to be wearing that big mask. I'm going to have that fan pointed out that window. And I think that's all I should need. So okay, I got the barrel painted and the handguard back on, and painting the barrel, just using the stencil for like a digital type look, just to match what I had already done on the handguard and the rest of the rifle. And all I do is just kind of hold it up there and hit it with the airbrush, and then move on to the next spot. Maybe use a different shape here, and do that with a couple different colors, and it's pretty easy to do, and it turns out pretty well. But all right, let's take a look at this paint job. Just using that digital type stencil in a couple different colors here. We can get it to focus. So painting the barrel, of course most of that is underneath the handguard. You can't really see it. Painting this magazine. I don't paint the whole thing because the top part usually just gets beat up anyway because you're pulling it in and out of the gun. And also, it's easier to tape off that way. You don't have to take it apart or figure out how to tape off the follower and all that. And when you put it in the gun, you can't see that part anyway. The screw hole that I fixed up here, it didn't turn out exactly perfect. You can see that, I should have sanded it down a little bit flatter and probably skimmed it with, I don't know, JB Weld or something, but it's not bad. And it's not like this is a showroom rifle anyway. It's it's got some character here. I put the old Velcro, fuzzy-sided Velcro on here, shell deflector. Do that usually with any AR where I'm saving brass, so otherwise your brass will get pretty beat up. A lot of beat up case mounts. But this, you know, like I said, this is a showroom gun anyway. It's got a lot of character, especially on this side, which to me, I think just makes it look cooler. You know, looks more like battle worn or whatever. I don't know what he did with this thing though. It looks like it might have got drugged down the highway or something. I just know that DuraCoat is pretty durable, and I have rifles that have been painted a lot longer than this one has and don't have, you know, this much road rash, but whatever. It looks cool.